That's the name they gave me.
I want to talk to you about front loading today. And what front loading is, it's an executive functioning strategy to help prepare your kids for what's coming up. It's particularly useful for kids with ADHD and other executive functioning challenges, particularly useful for kids with anxiety as well, who have anticipatory anxiety about going into new situations. You want to use visual language because we want to help our kids develop, a visual image of what we're talking about. So the first thing I'm going to say is use front loading to help them understand what's coming up for the weekend. So for instance, you can say, so Wednesday, here's what Wednesday is going to look like. You have off from school. You are going to be allowed, on the computer for 2 hours. We're going out and doing this, from probably this time to this time. So the idea is we're kind of structuring the day. We're providing scaffolding around it. It does not have to be the exact time at all, but what you want to do is help them picture what the day is going to look like and what the transitions are going to look like. And the other thing it's really good for is setting parameters around screen time. Okay, the next way to use front loading is to help understand social expectations of when you're going somewhere. So for instance, let's say, okay, for Thanksgiving, we're going to Aunt Mary's house. There's going to be whoever there, these kids who are your age. What's expected is that when you see them, you say hi. You guys can go downstairs and play a game. Okay. What is not expected is for you to have your phone out and be on it. So I'm going to be holding your phone while we're there. Okay, so we want to kind of set the social expectations of what their interaction is supposed to look like, and kind of be able to frame, what's expected when we're around other people, and particularly people we don't see frequently. Because remember, for kids, if they don't see somebody for 3 months or 6 months, that could feel like a really long time to them, and it can feel uncomfortable at first. So we want to kind of frame the parameters around that by using front loading. Okay, the next way we can use front loading is if your child has some sensory issues. So we could say, we're going to Aunt Mary's house and it's going to be, somewhat loud because there's going to be 10 people there. So if you need a break, here's what you can do. So that way you kind of have a plan and you're kind of preparing them for the sensory experience of what's going on there. Okay, the last way to use front loading is for what's called developing situational awareness. So what we're doing is we're helping to develop situational awareness, understand what it's going to look like, who's going to be there, how things are going to be organized, and that helps prepare them for when they're going into a situation that they're not in frequently, but just any kind of situation that's a new experience or a transition. So again, I really encourage you to use front loading to set expectations around a structure for the long weekend, particularly if you don't have a lot going on. And that's fine if you don't have a lot going on, but you still want to set expectations around screen time, and you want the kids to understand what their weekend is going to look like. You want to do it to help increase situational awareness of where they're going and help them prepare for social expectations and kind of the sensory aspect of where you're going to be as well. All right, feel free to leave any questions or comments below, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.